Ladies and gentlemen, Tiger friends, I was not set to do an update until tomorrow, but I could not do this. Do you hear her? Do you hear her? Do you hear her? Like she's running, like she didn't stop. She's running. I want to drive her. Please. Take it. All right, check it, check it, check it. All right, got my camera. Oh, the sun is in my face. Okay, kids, are you ready to hear? Are you ready to hear something? No, yes it will. Ready? Okay, here we go. Listen to this bad girl purr. Wait, I forgot which way do I go. Is the sound of a roaring tiger. Not lion. Hey kids. Okay, so I am moving. What is up with this? Oh, blinkers on. I'm moving Iron Giant right now because the mechanic came back and Scarlett's running and we're gonna go drive her. So I had to move the van out of the way because the van was behind her. So here we go, kids. The day of reckoning for our girl. Let's see what happens. Okay. Oh wow. I was reaching for a seatbelt and there isn't one. I hope this thing moves up and down. Hold on, 1 second. Hey. Oh my God! Here we go. Okay. Wait, where's the? Okay. Things are moving. Things are moving, and I'm moving. I'm moving with the gal. Watch the mirrors. Guys, she's moving. I really want to cry. I'm driving her. The brakes, I gotta like get used to the brakes. They're okay. They're actually okay, but there was a little bit of a lag time from when I actually pressed them to the timing of when she stopped. So now I'll just gotta learn her. That's all. We're gonna be best friends. Hey Tiger friends, it's Meredith with Tiger Lily Resources. So hey, all right, that was some pretty good news, right? That was some pretty good stuff. You've been watching her for a really long time now, and that was exciting, but that was not the big announcement number 2. So we are about to show you guys what is coming up new in 22, what the Lord is calling me out to do, what the purpose of the casting of the nets is. I'm going to show you a very brief intro, and then I'm going to explain to you afterwards what that is.
For cash or for drugs, men would come and assault me over and over again.
Top priority in this community is protecting the victims. And this was a human trafficking operation.
Yes, these are real stories.
Our team arrested 102 people.
95% of emergency room doctors and nurses never received training on the treatment of trafficking victims.
Well, let's talk about it.
You don't just treat your patient, you free them.
Hey Tiger friends, wow, that was big announcement number 2. So what exactly is Traffic Stop? Well, Traffic Stop is going to be an online video series that we are going to be launching new in 22. And the concept behind this show is real news, sex trafficking. So we did a very small, intimate gathering of volunteers and supporters not too terribly long ago, launching a couple of ideas and brain picking, and I did a survey of the people that were there, asked 6 very simple questions for who our audience was, volunteers and supporters. And the questions consisted of, when you hear human trafficking, human sex trafficking, what do you think of? What do you picture? What does human trafficking look like in your community? How bad is it? What does it look like in our country? How bad is it? What do you think is the biggest contributor to human trafficking? And besides Tiger Lily Resources, what other organizations or ministries do you know of, locally, nationally, or internationally, that fight against human trafficking, help survivors, or raise awareness? And the answers that I got were not fabulous. So for me, that shined super bright that I am epically failing as a leader of this ministry that fights human trafficking. So I needed to do a better job. Well, what better way to do it than to take all of you street level and let you really see what it really is all about. So first, we're going to do 2 seasons to start, and then we'll let it kind of take life and go wherever it goes from there. But the first 2 seasons, we are going to touch on the top 10 most reported human trafficking events states in the country, based per reports made to the National Human Trafficking Hotline. Now, not every instance is reported, so those are actually very minuscule numbers that come through, but that's the data that we have to work with. So with these top 10 states, I am going to go and interview law enforcement, task forces, prosecuting attorneys, attorney generals, emergency room workers, truck stop workers, hotel workers, gas station workers, victims, survivors, their families, and most importantly, I'm going to talk with other ministries and organizations so you can see who they are and what they do. I really want to paint the exact picture of what human trafficking really is in our communities and in our country. So that is going to launch online only. Speaking of online, we are going to be shaking up our platforms a little bit. On Facebook, I have personally been censored. My personal page got shut down, no warning, June 17th, actually, 2021. And because my personal page was tied to the ministry page, I lost full access to it. Awesome. So I started a new personal page, and the existing ministry page is still going, but it's so limited. We haven't kept up on everything that's been happening because it's just not as convenient because of our limitations. So I am going to be starting a fresh new Tiger Lily page. So please, y'all jump on that. Eventually, I am hoping to encourage our followers anyway to jump off and follow us on other platforms. I do have to use Facebook. I do have to use YouTube in the beginning. But I am going to start also using Rumble, Telegram, and Getter. So I know a lot of people don't like the changes. I know a lot of people don't want to put another platform on their phone and they don't want to learn another platform. But in all actuality, those other sites do not limit what we talk about, and they don't hide what we talk about. And I just have a feeling that with the topics that we will be talking about, a lot of things will be, what do they call it, shadow banned? So I will put links for those as they come about, but we'll also have all of this information directly on our website as well. But that's just something that you would have to go and actually search for. You wouldn't be able to get notifications. And this is just really important information. I don't want anybody to feel like, well, this doesn't affect me. It doesn't happen in my community. It absolutely does, and it absolutely does. I'm going to take you street level to the people who see it and touch it and feel it and help it, so you can see what's really going on. So we are going to be launching a new product that's going to help in the funding of all of this. And it is a coffee line, and it's called ROAST, and it's an acronym, and it stands for Reach Out and Stop Trafficking. So that product line is actually going to help fund other organizations as well. I really have a big goal that whatever ministry or organization we have highlighted on the show, that we help raise funds along with awareness for the work that they're doing so they can do their work better. So we're just creating different opportunities and elements for our supporters to get involved with us and really learn what's happening in our country and in our communities. So stay tuned. There's so much cool stuff coming up new in 22. But until then, this is Meredith with Tiger Lily Resources, and I am signing off.
Sound check. Hit test. 1, 2, 3, check.